This week on The Travel Show, I'm dolphin watching in Oman.
About 4 foot out of the water.
And travelling Bedouin style across the desert. Plus, we meet the woman who's travelled to more than 190 countries in less than 18 months. Oman is a 1,000-mile-long coastal plain at the southeast tip of the Arabian Peninsula, lying between the Gulf and the Arabian Sea. With a population of just over 4 million, it is bordered by the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia and Yemen. It's a country with a rich history and fascinating culture that dates back well over 5,000 years. But for many travellers, including myself, Oman is still a place which is something of an unknown quantity. One of the must-see places to come to is the Sultan's Palace. This place is beautiful, it's immense, it's not that old either, but it's got an old feel to it. This is his humble abode. And it's not bad. I'm sure you'd be impressed if you were the pizza delivery man. You wouldn't know which door to go to. It's not a place I've heard much about until now, and it's very different to its UAE neighbours like Dubai with its skyscrapers and huge shopping malls. You won't find any of that here. What you will find though are vast mountains, masses of deserts and amazing rugged coastlines. That was incredible. You know, I'm in the lovely, warm, calm waters of the Gulf in Oman. Just been snorkeling, and you can't see it, but below me there's loads of fish. It's teeming with them, and they're all sorts of bright colours. The rich plankton and geological position of Oman attracts a wide array of marine life, including whale sharks, humpbacks and manta rays. Okay, I've been snorkeling, which was pretty good, but now I'm going to enjoy something that Oman is really famous for, and that's dolphin watching. Now, they've got many types of dolphin out here, but the most common type is called the spinner dolphin, and that's supposed to be the most athletic type of dolphin, just like myself. I'm really looking forward to this, but I'm rubbish on boats, so I'm hoping for some calm waters. Please, you just hold the back of the chair there. Yep, that's fine. Come on. Woo.
Now apparently the spinner dolphins are the smallest dolphins, and I thought all dolphins were really athletic, but these ones are super athletic, so hopefully they're going to put on a show for us. About 4 foot out of the water.
It's probably very difficult for you to say, but what's the population like? Is it healthy? Are there many?
Well, I think it is because, as I said, there's a 90% chance of seeing dolphins if the weather's okay. But the fishing hasn't been as good as it was in the past. We used to regularly pull in tuna, you know, yellowfin tuna over 70 kilograms. But it's gone off a little bit, but who knows, maybe it'll improve again.
The tunas is a real sign of a healthy sea, and that there'll be dolphins around because that's what they feed on, isn't it?
Exactly. The dolphins are chasing tuna, and that's why the fishing boats, they'll know where the dolphins are, and that's when they catch the tuna.
And it's the fishing that's putting Oman's dolphin population at risk. Last year, a large number of dolphins washed up dead on beaches here. Some had suffocated due to oil spills, but many others got tangled up in fishing nets, and that has prompted the government to act, because dolphin watching is the top tourist activity here, and it contributes millions to the local economy. Back on dry land, I meet with Ada Al-Jabriya, a marine biologist. She's been given the job of protecting Oman's dolphins.
We're raising a lot of awareness for visitors and for the local community.
There have been stories of dolphins dying here.
Yeah, there is a lot, and last years, and because of fishing nets by accident, because they usually like to swim with tuna.
The government has outlawed the use of certain types of fishing nets to protect dolphins and whales, but a total ban on all nets isn't on the cards, because a large percentage of the population rely on fishing to make ends meet. It's also an issue globally. Last year, an unusually high number of dolphins became stranded on the beaches here. Ada and her team of biologists now run monthly workshops to train locals in how to deal with stranded dolphins by recreating real-life scenarios. Fortunately, with a rubber replica called Flipper. I'm told this is what normally happens when a dolphin gets stranded. Crowds gather along the beach to take pictures, which wastes valuable time in what's a life or death situation for the dolphin. The aim of the role play is to show locals they can do something far more useful with training than just taking photographs. More than 40 dolphins washed up along beaches in Oman last year, and that's too many.
This is the first time for us to train them, and of course this is a basic, and then we'll have another workshops as an advance to show them how to check, and if it's stranding, it's dead, how to open the dolphin, and this, and of course with the veterinary.
So
with us.
this is a very new process.
Yeah, it's not that new, but before it was without practical. We educate them without, but this is the first time for doing for them as a practical.
And although campaigners want to see a total ban on all fishing nets, the government has set up an office and will continue to run public education programs like these, which will help to ensure dolphins have a much safer home in the waters of the Gulf. Still to come on the travel show, we meet the slackliners taking their tightrope walking to some of the world's most stunning locations. And I head to the desert here in Oman to spend a night under the stars. The Travel Show, your essential guide wherever you're heading. It's time now for Trending Travel, your monthly mashup of the best travel-related stories, snaps and videos online. Cassie the Bacol is on track to visit an estimated 196 countries in less than 18 months. That should make her the fastest person to travel the world. It's part of Expedition 196, a campaign promoting peace and responsible tourism.
I love showing people the beauty of these countries all over the world, including Afghanistan, including Somalia. I think we hear too much negativity way too often, and as a woman, as a young American woman, I really want to show that people want peace.
The quest for that perfect selfie leads people to some pretty crazy places, sometimes with tragic consequences. Selfies have been responsible for over 120 deaths since 2014, according to a team of developers with a unique solution to the problem. They're working on an app that can identify when a user is in a dangerous location. Then the app will switch off the phone's camera. Until then, the Icelandic Tourist Board shared this video offering some safety advice.
I know you want to look hot in a selfie, but some hot springs and geysers can be over 100 degrees Celsius, so please admire from a distance.
Us travellers do love our smartphones, and conservation experts are hoping to repeat the success of popular apps like Pokemon Go. That app used augmented reality to encourage millions of users to get out and explore new areas. Experts suggest similar technology might be fitted to zoos and natural habitats, trading Pokemon for real-life creatures. Augmented reality has also been used in Britain to restore the ruin of Coventry Cathedral to its former glory. The cathedral was destroyed during the Blitz, a bombing campaign that obliterated large areas of the UK during World War II. But now the Rising Peace Forum has teamed up with the local university to digitally rebuild the site. If you fancy exploring the cathedral, the app will be available on Google Play and the App Store.
Using the device, it allows me to hold up the device against the ruins as they are now and actually see what they look like before the Blitz. As I turn the device, it moves with me. It's spatially aware as well, so I don't need to be stood in one point. So we can apply the technology behind Rising Ruins to other historical sites around the world. So you could rebuild the Colosseum in its entirety, or even if you go further afield and indeed into places of conflict, and people would be able to experience that in a way where they just wouldn't have any other option without that technology. It really is like stepping back in time.
Thanks to everyone who sent us their pictures using the hashtag Travel Tuesday. Here are some of my favourites. Fatima Ali was in Hatta, where she captured this view of the Hajar Mountains in Dubai. And Ben Elmires sent us these stunners from the Big Apple. Great work, Ben. Don't forget to check out our Twitter and Facebook pages for loads of extra special travel show content that you won't see anywhere else. Now let's look at the travel videos clocking up the views online. Turn away now if you've not got a head for heights. For 6 years, Valentine Rapp and friends have been slacklining. That's tightrope walking on a looser rope.
You can set up a new highline anywhere, and the first step you make on it is always scary. And then from time to time you get more confident, and then you learn how you can enjoy the height and really play with the line.
And if you see anything you think we should know about, because I can't keep on top of everything you know, don't forget to get in touch. It's at BBC Travel Show. And to end this week in Oman, I've taken a 3-hour car ride from the capital Muscat to Wahiba Sands for the second part of our journey here. Right, we've just pulled over to get the tyres deflated on our 4x4, which I was quite surprised at, but apparently softer tyres enable the car to travel across the dunes easier. Now we're going to be spending the night with a Bedouin family, and they're one of the oldest Bedouin families in Oman. I'm not sure how my tyres are going to handle the sand dunes, but it's going to be a genuine nomadic experience just for one night. Yeah, let's do it. We're heading to a region of the desert which is home to the Bani Wahiba tribe. They're Omani Bedouins, and getting to their home is no easy feat. You need a 4x4 and an experienced driver to handle the dunes. The bumpy journey feels more like a funfair ride. camp offers overnight stays to visitors who want a taste of life as a Bedouin. Hey, here we are. Hello, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Welcome to Nomadic Desert Camp. My name is Rashid Al Mgheri. Welcome to us, and you are room number 12. Please welcome in.
Over there?
In this way, please.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's go this way. The Bedouin culture stretches back thousands of years throughout the Arabian Peninsula, the Middle East, and parts of North Africa. But today, their mainly nomadic lifestyle is under threat, making this an extra special experience. The Bedouin have used camels to get around for thousands of years. It's their oldest mode of transport. And these are really hardy beasts because they can go up to 2 months without any food and water. I won't last 2 minutes. Now over there is the oldest Bedouin camp in Oman, and I'm going to be spending the night there. It's got no mod cons, no regular running water, no electricity, no Wi-Fi. So tonight it's going to be just me, the camel, and some starlight. Playing. The midday heat is intense, and temperatures here in the summer can often top 40 degrees. Life out here is tough, and so are the people. This camp is one of the last remaining in Oman that's actually run by Bedouins themselves. It's seriously no thrills and gives a good insight into the everyday lives of these semi-nomadic people. It's taken me ages to get here. It's just like I thought my chair's just not going to cope with this sand. So it's time to switch to the sticks. It's lucky I brought these beauties. Actually roasting in this place. It's really cozy. There's no mod cons, but it's what I was expecting because they're trying to recreate an authentic Bedouin experience. I do get a bright towel, a lamp, and a torch, but there's no toilet, and it gets very dark at night here. But the question is, how long can this unique lifestyle survive?
There are many things changing, and also if you look for the people from here, from the desert, they move out also from the desert to the town, to the city, because of school, hospital, and job there. Young people left, and the old people died, and there were very few people will be left behind one day. Or somebody still who love the desert and he don't want to move because the life's so basic here.
But the Bedouin culture will continue.
I hope so.
One thing Bedouins are known for is their generosity and hospitality, and although the facilities are basic, food plays a big part in the whole experience. It tastes really nice. It just tastes like good bread. The thing I like about this is normally, if I have bread, I have to put some condiment on it, jam or something, but I could just eat this on its own. As the day begins to draw to a close, I'm invited to watch the sun setting from up high on the dunes. It's an amazing experience, and because of the lack of light pollution, I really am gonna have a night beneath the stars out here in the desert. Back at camp, preparations are underway for dinner. The food is cooked in the traditional way using hot stones. On the menu tonight is lamb. Meat is usually only on the menu here for special occasions, and it looks like tonight I'm in luck. Yes! They've cooked me up a proper feast here, and I've got some lamb, which was cooked on the open fire, and the traditional Bedouin way of eating this is with a little bit of honey. Let's have a go. Bit of rice on there. Oops. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. After dinner, we're treated to some Bedouin entertainment. These songs and dances date back hundreds of years. And as I sit back and enjoy the experience, it'll be interesting to see what their future holds, as many of the younger generation are tempted to leave the desert in search of the bright lights in the big city. Well, that's it on what's been a brilliant day here in Oman. I'm tired, so I'm off to bed. But coming up next week, 50 years after it ceased publication, we're in New York to learn more about the Green Book, a travel guide used by African Americans during the days of segregation.
My grandmother owned the only hotel in Charlottesville, Virginia that black people could stay in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. The Green Book listing was very important to the business because people traveling through the South, and even in places in the North, really relied on that book to figure out where they were going to stop.
So enjoy that if you can. From me and all the travel show team, it's masalam.